Alright, welcome guys. This is Mr. McIntosh. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to find the percent given the quantity and the whole. You know it as the part and the whole. If I'm given those two parts, how can I find the third one, the percent? So let me rewrite the equation for you again. Part equals percent times whole. For these problems, we're going to use a different word for part. We're going to call it the quantity. That quantity equals percent times whole. This just means the part of the whole. Okay? Let's go ahead and plug it in. We're going to go to page 41. So if you want to turn with me, we're going to go to page 41. We're going to solve number 1a together right now. Okay? Go ahead and pause right now if you'd like to go to page 41, part A. Okay? All right. So we have here 1a on page 41 says 49.5 is equal to what percent of 33? I wrote it just like that. Remember, if you see is, you know that's an equal sign. If you see of, you know that's a multiplication sign. Let's find the percent. So when we have a multiplication and an equal sign, we're going to go ahead and solve for percent by dividing both sides by the opposite. Right? If we're going to multiply by 33 to get this variable, we need to divide by 33. That way, this becomes 1. 33 divided by 33 is 1. Times percent is just 1 times percent is just percent. So that equals the percent on this side. On this side, we have 49.5 divided by 33. My calculator, I'm going to go ahead and put 49.5 divided by 33 equals, I got 1.5. Okay, to turn that into a percent, which is what we want, this is in a decimal form, we got to turn it percent form. Move the decimal over 2 times, that's 150, and you put the percent sign there, you've now got a percent. It equals 150%. So 49.5 is what percent of 33? 49.5 is 150% of 33. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do page 41, 2a now. So go with me to 2a on page 41. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so let's read the question together. The question says, this year, Benny is 12 years old. So I'm going to plug in for Benny's age. He's 12 years old. And his mom is 48 years old. 48. Okay, I'm just putting these parentheses for emphasis. The first question says, so we're looking at 2a on page 41. What percent of his mom's age is Benny's age? I'm going to say that one more time, and I'm going to read it as I point at my equation here. So, one more time. What percent of, that's multiplication, his mom's age, right? One more time. What percent of his mom's age? See why I put those together? When you see of, you know that's multiplication. And it was of what 2 things? Percent, his mom's age. Okay? Last part of that question is Benny's age. Remember, is means equals Benny's age. So one more time, let's put that all together. What percent of his mom's age is Benny's age? Notice how when I read that, I noted each word and the sign that correlates with it. When I heard of, I knew that's a multiplication sign there. when I heard is, I knew that was an equal sign. Mom's age, what percent? Benny's age. Okay, so when you read it from left to right on the question, you can put it together in an equation. Okay, so let's solve this now. So Benny's age is what percent of his mom's age? 12 is equal to what percent of, that's multiplication, 48. Okay, let's solve. We're going to solve it the same way as we did last time. See, 12 equals percent times 48. We're going to go ahead and divide by 48, since that's the opposite of multiplying by 48. We want this variable. We can do the same on both sides. And we're going to get 48 divided by 48 is 1. 1 times percent is just a percent. So on this side we have percent. On the left side, we have 12 divided by 48, which is, I don't need my calculator for that. I know that's 1/4, which is 0.25. And 0.25 is, let's move that decimal 2 times to the right, 25%. All right. I'm going to do one more with you. If you would like to pause here and complete some of these on your own for practice first, you may. Otherwise, stay tuned. All right. Join with me on page 35. We're going to start on number 3. I know we're skipping around a little bit, but that's because some of these are just downright confusing. You can check out part B on page 34. We're not going to do that one. Okay. You can read that one on your own, try it out, show it to me on Monday if you'd like. Otherwise, let's do page 35, number 3. I'm going to give you time to pause and turn there yourself. Okay. All right. The question says, at Kent Middle School, breakfast costs $1.25, and lunch costs $3.75. What percent? Okay, so what percent of multiplication, the cost of lunch is the cost of breakfast? Let's solve that. Again, what percent of cost of lunch is the cost of breakfast? Well, let's plug it in. Lunch is $3.75. Breakfast is $1.25. Okay, we know there's a equal sign, percent sign, multiplication sign, the lunch. All right, let's actually solve now. Let's go ahead and divide. Again, there's multiplication. If we want this variable, the percent, we have to divide both sides by the opposite, $3.75. Instead of multiplying by 375, we gotta divide by 375. All right, and we are left with, this cancels to 1. 1 times percent equals percent. On that side, we just have percent. On the left side, we have $1.25 divided by $3.75. Let's see what that equals. $1.25 divided by $3.75. I get 0.33 for the rep 10. 0.33333333. That's 1/3. We know that is, let's move the decimal 2 times to the right, 33%. Rounded to the nearest 1. All right. Good luck, guys. I hope that was helpful for you guys to kind of see how we use the same formula, part equals percent times whole, to apply to quantities as well, and to solve for the percent given the quantity and the whole, or the part and the whole. All right, I will see you all on Monday. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your problems. Take care.